They use alcohol to pour their libations. Now, I'm seeing that people in the house are given to addiction. Do you know why? It's because of the alcohol that used to be poured as a libation in the house. When you were 12 years old, long ago, there was a woman in the house who was called after a name. And the name that they called this woman was a name that you inherited at the end of the day as a local name. I saw that as the Lord can lead me. After you have grown 22 years after the 12 years, I saw that a child was also born in the house and was given a local name, but the English name of that child was called Barnabas.
My kid husband.
Good. And after that, I saw that where you are coming from and where you are now, there is a similarities in these two different places. I saw that there is witchcraft activity in both places. Let me explain. When you were 12 years old, I asked, who is Joshua? When you were 12 years old, I saw that there were a number of children in your house where you were living. You were living with something like an extended family.
Yes, it's true.
But growing up, a lot of them passed away. They died. Now that you are married to this family too, where you are, whatever that was affecting you when you were in your family, where you are coming from, and where you are married to, whatever that was affecting you is still in that environment. There is a man standing who was born at the environment you are standing by, name Barnabas. And after Barnabas, I saw Deborah.
Yes.
Good. After Deborah, I saw Rita. I saw Esther. And then also Ishmael.
Ishmael is my son.
And there is a name. And that name is Wemo Wena Ayangore.
Thank you, Jesus.
You know that name. Now, this is what is happening. I saw in the realm of the spirit, like it is a household name. It has held a lot of people captive in the house. You know, because the founder of the name that before you were born was existing came from an environment where they were worshiping these strange gods. And the gods that they used to worship have taken hold of people in the house. I saw that where you are, even where you are coming from, your house and even your husband's house, people are intelligent. People are gifted.
Yes.
Very, very intelligent.
Yes, it's true.
But the funny thing is that, so that's it, the bad news is that this ghost hasn't left them.
Yes, it's true.
Because whenever they used to do a sacrifice, they use alcohol as part of their sacrifices. You know that?
Yes, it's
They
true.
use alcohol
Yes, it's
to
true.
pour their libations. And this alcohol that used to be poured, now I'm seeing that people in the house are given to this addiction, the alcoholic addiction. Do you know why? It's because of the alcohol that used to be poured as a libation in the house. Before you marry your husband, where you are coming from, I saw men risen from nothing to a strategic position and they lost it. It's like the Lord lifted them. And after the Lord lifted them, whatever the Lord gave them, they lost it. And where you are now, it's like wherever you enter, issues follow you and enter.
Yes.
Wherever you go, issues follows you and go. Because where you are now, God have blessed your family before. God have lifted you people up.
Yes, it's true.
But it has been missing.
Yes, it's true.
It is lost.
Yes, it's true.
This is the reason. There is a God by name Anki. Anki, A-Y-K-Y-I. In the realm of the spirit that was worshipped by your husband families. They use alcohol to worship it. Is the reason. And now let me tell you this. Whatever is happening now, who is behind it? It is a production of witchcraft, like the involvement of witchcraft that is taking advantage of an idol worship in the house. There is a mixed manifestation. So the best way to render the witchcraft force powerless is to deal with the idols, the ghosts. That was worship in the house. Now, I want you to know that anyone who drinks alcohol in the house is to the honor of the God. If you are taking it, it's to the honor of the God. So until they are satisfied, you don't get satisfied. That is why somebody can drink alcohol to understand they cannot walk, yet they are still drinking. That is because the spirit must get satisfied for you to be free. So no advice can stop men that are into it unless by the finger of God. New doors open in the name of Jesus.